Imagine looking into a mirror and not recognizing the person staring back at you. Not because your face changed, but because somewhere along the way, you abandoned yourself, piece by piece, choice by choice, until the person everyone loves is no longer the person you truly are. Since childhood, we have been taught a simple lesson. Fit in. Don't be weird. Don't be different. Don't stand out. The child who sits alone is called strange. The child who thinks differently is called difficult. The child who refuses to follow the crowd is called a problem. So we learn to adapt. We learn to hide. We learn to become whatever the world wants us to be. We start saying yes when we want to say no. We laugh at jokes we don't find funny. We agree with opinions we don't believe in. We wear things we don't like. We follow trends we don't care about. We shape ourselves into someone more acceptable, more lovable, more approved. And little by little, the mask becomes stronger than the face behind it. At first, it feels rewarding. People like you. People accept you. People praise you. You feel seen, you feel valued, you feel included. But every reward comes with a price. And the price is authenticity. Every time you ignore your inner voice to gain approval, you lose a small piece of yourself. Every time you pretend to be someone you're not, you move a little further away from who you really are. The change is so gradual that you barely notice it. Until one day, you stop and ask yourself a question. Who am I? Not the version people expect, not the version people applaud, not the version you created to survive, the real you. The answer isn't always easy to find, because many people spend years becoming what others want, and very little time becoming themselves. This is where true loneliness begins. Most people think loneliness comes from having nobody around, but the deepest loneliness comes from losing contact with yourself. You can be surrounded by friends, surrounded by family, surrounded by attention, and still feel empty, still feel disconnected, still feel alone, because the person you need most is missing, you. In the race to gain acceptance, many people end up losing the one relationship that matters most, the relationship with themselves. And perhaps that is the greatest tragedy of all. Not rejection, not failure, not being alone, but abandoning yourself in order to belong. The journey back begins with honesty. What do you actually want? What do you truly believe? What excites you? What dreams have you buried to gain approval? What parts of yourself have you hidden from the world? The answers may be uncomfortable, but they are also the beginning of freedom. Because healing starts the moment you stop performing, the moment you stop chasing validation, the moment you stop living for applause and start listening to yourself again. Slowly, you begin to reconnect with the person you left behind. Slowly, the mask begins to fall. Slowly, the stranger in the mirror becomes familiar again. The goal is not to become someone everyone loves. The goal is to become someone you recognize when you look in the mirror. Someone you respect, someone you trust, someone you are proud to be. Because there are some days when you miss yourself more than you have ever missed anyone else. And there's no loneliness deeper than that. So before you spend another year trying to fit in, ask yourself one question. What if the person you've been searching for all along